Hey there everyone, this is Rob for JAF Comics. It's December 7th and that means it's time for Ultimate Masters. This is the last Magic the Gathering Masters set and we've got a whole brand new box here to crack. Man, it feels like they make this stuff tighter every year. There we go. Now this is a smaller booster box than normal. This has 24 booster packs rather than the expected standard size boosters. How does this box even work? There we go. Gotta get it looking nice. Now the most important part is the ultimate box topper. This sealed product, you get one in every booster pack. It is a special full art of one of 40 cards from the set. It's going to be very gentle in opening this so that we don't damage anything inside. And our box topper for this box is Liliana of the Veil. That is an excellent pick. A popular planeswalker in Modern and Legacy. She has a couple good abilities there. We're going to grab a sleeve for her and put her aside. It's one of the better box toppers. We'll set her right over here. Keep her in front a little bit. And now we're going to get cracking. Now every card we open in this set today is going to be on sale here at JAF Comics in the Palmer Mall. Feel free to stop on down and say hello. So I believe every booster comes with a token, of course, and we've got a foil in every pack. And then they, of course, had to rearrange where all the cards are. So we're going to go rare, and then the uncommons, and then the commons. I'll only go through the commons real quick for the first few, but that's not really what we're here for. We're here for the real nice, shiny rares. Wow, we got a couple cards in here that are going to make some waves in Pauper. Fire and Ice and a foil. All right, pack number 2. Now this is the last Ultimate Masters set, or Ultimate Masters. This is the last Masters set. Got a Death Denied and a Back to Basics. That'll be an excellent part of anyone's mono blue. It's a little bit like a blue Blood Moon. Non-basic lands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Then we've got my favorite art in the set, a Vengeful Rebirth, Rise from the Tides, Brazen Scourge, and then do a quick look over the commons. All right. Let me put that Back to Basics in the sleeve real quick. Gotta keep these in nice pristine condition. Soldier Token, Mark the Vampire, and Spoils of the Vault. Living Lore, Young Pyromancer, Retrieving Vaporous. Let me tell you, these cards are cold. They just came into the store and everything, it's very cold outside right now and all these cards are very cold. Eldrazi Conscription. There we go. Enchanted creature gets +10/+10, trample, and Annihilator 2. It's a lot of fun for your commander deck. Got a Heap Doll, War Leader's Helix, and Dakmor Salvage. It's a decent land, now printed again at uncommon. Fume Spitter. It's a pretty solid common. Alright, Spark Elemental and a foil Sultai Sleepkeeper and a Lava Claw Reaches. That is the Rakdos colored man land. a stream of consciousness, unburial rites, and a prismatic lens. Satyr Wayfinder is at common, as is Thermo Alchemist for all of your modern burn needs. A Homunculus, he looks like a friendly fellow. A foil Shielding Plaques, and a Dig Through Time. We've got a Slippery Bogle at uncommon for your hexproof enchantment service. Sting-Ruffling Spider, Malevolent Whispers. They reprinted a lot of Umbras in this set, which I'm a big fan of. Flight of Fancy. There's a weird glare on these cards. I'm trying to keep them up this way. Let me tell you, these packs, they feel high quality. There's something about this pack wrapper that feels really nice. Elemental Token, a foil, and an All Is Dust. Each player sacrifices all colored permanents they control. All Is Dust. Then we've got a Miraculous Recovery, a Chainer's Edict, printed here in uncommon, but also great for your Pauper mono black targeted spot removal. Hero of Erois, Fiery Temper, good common, and that's about it. Moving on, we've got Zombie Token, personal favorite tribe of mine. Foil Slippery Bogle, Shiny Beast, a Flagstones of Trocaire. Let's put it to the graveyard from the battlefield. Search your library for a Plains. Ancestors Chosen, Spirit Cairn, Mystic Retrieval. Rune Snag is at common. Pulse of Marasa at common. Wild Mongrel. Some good stuff in this box already. That box topper on Liliana is available. An Elemental Token, Foil Reckoning, and a Karn Liberated. There he is. Package that in with a set of Tron lands, and you are all set. 7 mana on turn 3. Get him into a nice protector and set him off to the side. Counter Squall, Golgari Thug, Anger, Terramorphic Expanse. Kind of a strange choice for the set, but at common, I'm not really complaining. Treasure Cruise. Everyone likes banned commons. Sanitarium Skeleton. Some of the people here in the store said that they have had excellent luck with these packs, and I can see where they're coming from. Citizen, Skuzbak Marauders as our foil, and Rhea Dawnbringer as our rare. You have not died until I consent. Angels are my personal favorite tribe in the game, so I always like seeing these nice angel pools. A Conflagrate, Moran River Prowler, another Fiery Temper, Garmag Angler, another Pauper staple. You got Delve, and you can't really beat the rate of a 5/5 for 1. Martyr of Sands. Next pack up, a Fairy Rogue token. Bitter Blossom is printed in this set, so this is the token that would go with it. And a foil Stitcher's Apprentice, and a Wall of Reverence. 1/6 Defender flying at the beginning of your end step, gain life equal to the power of creature you control. And a Majoring Network, Mahamadi Jinn, Plum Veil, Frantic Search, Prey Upon, pretty decent removal for green. Spider Umbra. Dimir Guildmage, he was one of my first Magic cards. I want to check something real quick before we go any further on this Ultimate Box Topper wrapper. Just want to make sure. I don't know what that number right there means, but it looks like I'm not seeing anything on the wrapper that would show you what is inside the box topper sealed case. I know people were a little wary of that after the Guilds of Ravnica Mythic Edition had identifiers on the outside of the Mythic Edition boosters that would tell you which Mythic Edition card was inside each booster pack. A zombie, hissing iguaner, who's an angry boy, and a bridge from below. What an excellent card. For those who don't know, Bridge from Below, whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, if this is in your graveyard, make a 2/2 zombie creature token. And then you destroy it when a creature is put into anyone else's graveyard. Murderous Redcap, he looks like a friendly fellow. Emancipation Angel, a Magmaw, and Crow of Dark Tidings, Mammoth Umbra, I want to apologize here in some of the downtime that my voice might sound a little rough. I am coming off of a little bit of a sickness, but we'll get through it, especially with a foil Fire and Ice to bling out your Pauper deck. A Stirring Wildwood, that is the Selesnya colored Manland, 3/4 green and white elemental with reach. Slide that one here into a protector. Got an Eternal Witness, always a useful card. Circular Logic, Rogue's Passage, especially useful in Commander. Target creature cannot be blocked this turn. And then a quick look over some of these commons. Got an Ooze, Foil Patchwork Gnomes, and a Mana Vault printed in this beautiful new artwork. Mana Vault hasn't been seen for a while. Mana Vault does not untap during your untap step. At the beginning of your upkeep, pay 4. If you do, untap Mana Vault. At the beginning of your draw step, if it is tapped, it deals 1 damage to you, and it taps for 3 colorless mana. And that is a 1-mana artifact. It'll accelerate you out into oblivion. 1 mana for 3 colorless. Take that any day of the week. Elemental Token, Foil Entomb, and a Phyrexian Altar. Sacrifice a creature to add 1 mana of any color. That is a key component in several infinite combo decks in Commander format. And I'm sure will make a fine addition to any Magic collection. For our uncommons, we have a Golgari Charm, a Boneyard Worm, and a Phalanx Leader. Also, I did not notice that, yes, Entomb is in fact a rare. Search your library for a card, put it into your graveyard, and then shuffle your library. Good for some Reanimator shenanigans. Get your Gristlebrand's out into your graveyard turn 1. A zombie, a foil Reckless Charge, and a Glen Elendra Archmage. There's a fairy wizard that can sacrifice itself to counter a non-creature spell. Got Lava Spike with new artwork, an Urban Evolution, again with new artwork, and a Swift Reckoning. And then an Eel Umbra, Faithless Looting, always useful in really any format. Elemental Token, a foiled Kitchen Finks, and a Pattern of Rebirth. When an enchanted creature dies, search your library for a creature card and put it onto the battlefield. I have a feeling that's got a lot of potential. Got a Dawn Charm, a Grave Strength, a Rolling Temblor. Now, of course, when I say cards have potential, none of the cards in this set are new. These are all high-value reprints from Magic's history. So anything that I feel has potential has probably already been exploited. Homunculus, a Verdant Eidolon, and a Talrond, the Sky Summoner. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, get a 2/2 blue Drake. Spider Crawling, Sleight of Hand, Buried Alive. Zombie creature token, a Spirit Cairn in foil, and a Tassiger, the Golden Fang. Put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, then return a non-land card of an opponent's choice to your hand. Mystical Plains, Hero Lena Tower, and an Apprentice Necromancer. Elemental foil Conviction, and there's the Demonic Tutor. Beautiful new artwork. That is Demonic Tutor. Everyone knows what Demonic Tutor does. It's been around since Alpha, still one of the best cards ever printed. And a prime example of the balance in Alpha, maybe skewing a little bit to the powerful side. We've got a Desperate Ritual, Hero of Heroes, and a Devoted Druid. Looks like we're coming up on the end of the box. Oh, this pack doesn't want to open. Got a Drake, foil Young Pyromancer, and a Life from the Loam. One of the most important cards in Modern Dredge. Return 3 land cards from your graveyard to your hand. Again, another card that is going to go directly into a card sleeve to remain just pack perfect. Life from the Loam. We've got an Unstable Mutation, an Umber Worm, and a Blast of Genius. Alright, 3 packs left here in our Ultimate Masters booster box. Spirit Token, a foil Sanitarium Skeleton, and Karakas, a land that forms the backbone of one of my favorite decks of all time, Legacy, Death, and Taxes. Taps for a white or taps to return a legendary creature to its owner's hand. We'll put that right in here. And then, of course, we've got the beautiful Vengeful Rebirth, the Wild Hunger, and an Artisan of Kozilek, here printed at Uncommon. And an Olamog's Crusher, just in case you want to keep going on that pauper value train. packs left. It's been an excellent box so far. Let's see what these last two have for us. We have a worm token, a foil Ronom Unicorn with very white art, and a Magus of the Bazaar. Draw 2 cards, then discard 3 cards. He is a creature with the ability of one of the most expensive Magic cards in the game, Bazaar Baghdad. And of course we have everyone's favorite Laboratory Maniac. If you would draw a card when your library has no cards in it, win the game instead. And our last Ultimate Masters booster pack. Zombie, foil Slum Reaper, and an Engineered Explosives. What a fantastic last pick. Fecundity, Ghoulsteed, and Reviving Vapors. We will put that Engineered Explosives into a card protector. And that is it for our first box opening of Ultimate Masters. Now this box actually feels pretty heavy considering it's empty. There's a lot of cardboard in here. This is a very premium product. If you would like any of the cards you saw in today's video or any of the other cards in Ultimate Masters, be sure to come out to JAF Comics in the Palmer Mall here in Easton, Pennsylvania, and we will have all of the Magic the Gathering, Ultimate Masters, Guilds of Ravnica, any Magic the Gathering product that you are looking for. Thanks for watching.